Okay, and we are live. Woo!
Hello.
and then and then I know we always have to wait until those few seconds of like the little commercial or ad or whatever run.
Right.
But hello,
Cool.
and let's make sure that Cathy can see the chat okay.
Yeah.
And yes, I am here with Cathy, the Kitschy Cat, and
Hi.
I've been looking forward to this sale for quite a while, and especially since I was on her sale her channel last month.
Right.
And so I'm seeing that Jen is referencing the handbook. Yep, the handbook. And I'm sorry, Nikki, that you got a defective handbook and that the pages are stuck together. I'm very sorry about that. We'll work on that, on getting that to you. So hello everyone. Hi Jen and hi Nikki. Hi Claudia. Hello Linda. And so yes, I have got Cathy the Kitschy Cat, who is in Maine. And how is the weather in Maine today?
It's actually just kind of gray. We had about this much snow in southern Maine and it's gone. We don't usually get a white Christmas. You know what usually happens? We get snow 2 days after Christmas, almost every year. So right now it's just kind of dreary, but it's winter.
Yeah, it is here. So I'm in Washington State, so we are both way up north. And yeah, we rarely get a white Christmas.
Yeah.
Also, it hardly ever snows. It almost always rains on Christmas.
Same.
And yeah, it's what is it? 40 some degrees in the low 40s right now. So it's just kind of hanging out there with the weather today. And yep, it's a little overcast. So I've been trying to play around with my lighting a bit so it doesn't quite look like I am in the total dark, but I think it's okay. I think the items are going to show really well there. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Krista. Hi, Kathleen. And so, yes, for those of you who do not know Cathy, I'm going to put her on the spot a bit and have her do just a really quick little introduction so that I can put the link to her channel in the chat and you can click on it and subscribe to her channel. And Jackie has 8 inches of snow. Oh my goodness.
I'm jealous.
Hello and welcome. And yeah, enjoy that lovely snow. So go ahead, Cathy, and just let anybody who's watching this on the replay who hasn't had a chance to meet you yet, just a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm Cathy, also known as the Kitschy Cat. I think people call me Kitsch or Kitschy more often than they call me Cathy, and that's okay. I have been selling on eBay for about 20 years, but right now my store is on vacation because I'm focusing on live sales. I have a YouTube channel, which Trisha will put in the chat or somewhere in the description. She just said, there it is. And so far, it's just been pretty much live sales. I do intend on doing the shop with me's and those sorts of things, sort of when things clear up in the world a little bit more. But I have other ideas for videos, and I'm going to get to that. But right now, it's just the live sales. So if you could email me if you win for me today, it's thekitschycat@aol.com, and there is an S in Kitschy. I'm very active on Instagram if you want to check me out there. I'm almost to 500 followers, so that would be awesome if anybody wants to follow me there. That's about it. So I'm shipping from Maine. I use Pirate Ship. And yeah, that's it.
And I do have the link in the description of the video. I do have, I repeated her email address if it ever gets too small. I know sometimes if you're looking on your phone, it can get really small. So in the description, I do have her email, her Instagram, and her YouTube channel all in there. So absolutely take a second and subscribe. And hi, Uncle Andy, and anyone else who is popping in. Hello, hello. And yes, it's always appreciated to get some more subs onto channels as you're growing them. And also to double check and make sure that you are subscribed still to the channels that you want to be subscribed to every once in a while.
I would
And
think that, yeah. I found I was unsubscribed to certain people actually in this chat that I was like, I know I sub to these people. So, yeah.
hi, Michelle. Hi, Sharon. Oh, and Cheryl. Ooh, there we go. And Nancy. Hello there. So yeah, so what I've done is I've collected a whole bunch of YouTube channels that I enjoy, that I know a lot of the subs enjoy here, wonderful people in the chat. And so what I've done is I've created a channels tab in my YouTube channel where I list all of the channels out there that I know of, that you may or may not know of. Hi, Aaron. And I've got that link in here. So anytime you can stop by my channel, click on this channels tab, and I've got like 100 and some YouTube channels listed on there. Take a second, subscribe to them. They do live sales, they'll do chats, they do shop with me videos, they do haul videos, they do all kinds of fun YouTube content. And it's great to support these, established channels and up and coming channels. And it's a great way just to go through, like a little checklist, just to go through and make sure you're still subscribed to the channels that you want to be subscribed to. And if you notice that I don't have a channel on there that should be on there, let me know. And I am happy to add other channels on to there also. I also do a calendar, and the calendar has live sales and Instagram sales, and let's see, live chats, live unboxings, anything that someone is doing on a YouTube channel on a regular basis, or mostly regular basis. Maybe it's every Monday night, maybe it's every other Monday, maybe it's once a month on Monday at this time. And so check that out. Now, I'm going to be putting out a new calendar because I've gotten some updates. Hi, Sharon. And oh, we've got two Sharons in the house. And so you'll want to definitely check out the calendar. I always put the latest one under the community tab on my channel. So that is another great way of finding channels, finding content. If you know you're going to be home on Thursday afternoon and you've got some time and you want to know who's live on Thursday afternoon, well, you can check out the calendar and it'll let you know who's going to be there. And again, I am going to, let me grab this here for everyone who is new popping in. And hi, Paula, I see that you're popping in. I am going to copy Cathy's channel again. So this is the link to the Kitschy Cat, which is Cathy's channel. And before we get started, good time just to make sure that you are subbed to her channel. If you think maybe you did, but you're not sure, you can definitely check that out, and take a second and double check that you are still subscribed if you think you are. And let me see. I've got my checklist, my Auntie Christie checklist, to make sure that I've got everything covered that I need to. Oh, yes. The other thing I want to mention is the merchandise store that I have, where I have my t-shirt, my Elephants Love Peanuts t-shirt, which is, I'll show the sticker. So here is the sticker. The Elephants Love Peanuts, or packages because of the peanuts. And we've got this is my logo. And then we've got the cat and the dog inspectors. There's the doggies. There's the cats. You can get t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, coffee mugs. What else do I have? Tote bags, all kinds of things on my merchandise store. And right now, through I don't remember when through. Just the next couple days or so, you can get an additional 10% off of everything. And so here is the link to the store. There's also a link, I know, in several spots in the description and a couple spots on my channel. And if you type in super, what is it? Super 10. I think it's super 10. Yep, super 10. You can get an additional 10% off of your purchase on the store and all the fun little designs that you can get. And thank you so much, Sharon, for getting a shirt. I appreciate it. I wear one of mine pretty much in every sale, and I have a lot of fun wearing them around. And let's see what else. I do want to mention shipping costs are not included. And the way that my sales work, which I know most of you are familiar with, but I'll go through one time, is most items are like set price items. We will have a few offer up style items. We'll give a description, we'll give a price, we'll give a number. The first person that puts that number into the chat that we see on our end, we are on StreamYard. Sometimes StreamYard is a little different than YouTube, so we'll go with what we see on our end as the first person. That person will claim the item, and then we'll invoice through PayPal. Shipping costs will be additional and included on that invoice. And let's see. At any point, if we are describing an item and you would like us to do it as an offer instead of as a flat price, just type offer into the chat. Hi, Missy. Hi, Mary. So yeah, if we're describing an item and you're like, oh, my internet really stinks today. I need to do this as an offer because there's no way my internet, I've got a lag. Just type offer into the chat and we will change a flat price item into an offer item to make sure everyone has an opportunity to claim an item if they're interested in that item. And I do want to mention also, I have 5 shorts on my YouTube channel. I also have them as reels on my Instagram. And hi, Pat. They show the little Christmas village, ceramic village, and cardboard putz village that I have set up in my aquarium. They're out there. They're pretty easy to find. I think I have a playlist on my homepage that you can find them. So if you want to see the fun little ceramic village I have set up inside my aquarium, there aren't fish in there. It's all ceramic Christmas village, but then I get to enjoy it all year long. So that's what I keep in my aquarium to keep the cats away because cats like to anything like that. And they would be like Godzilla through my ceramic village and destroying the whole town. So that's why I decided to put it inside my aquarium so I can enjoy it. But yes, I've got videos. They're really quick little videos, but I've got the lights on in the houses so you can kind of see all of that. It's a lot of fun. And I think that's pretty much it. And if anybody has questions about anything at any time, please feel free to put that into the chat. We will be watching the chat as much as possible. And if we can answer a question or someone in the chat can answer a question, we absolutely will do our best to find the question and answer it. Now, if for some reason the chat gets moving and we miss a question, just type it into the chat again and we'll catch it the second time. Or put, you guys are getting really good with the little emojis and stuff, and just, put some little emojis or stop or something to grab our attention, and we will jump in and answer any questions anybody has. And Let's see. I think with that, we can go ahead and get started. Oh,
Question.
there we go.
How did I come up with my name? I was actually lying in bed knowing I wanted to do this one night, and I was like, I've always liked the word kitsch, which is kind of funny because I first heard it in high school. A bunch of kids were doing an improv act, and part of their act for some reason was it's kitsch. I don't know why, but that word, that was in the 90s, and that word always stuck with me. Kitschy. It always just stuck with me. And I know it's a word we all use now, apparently, especially right now. But anyway, I've always liked that word. And I was thinking like, here, kitschy, kitschy. But I knew Jocelyn like had a video with that title, and I was like, I am not going to take that as a name because she has that as a video title. And I couldn't bring myself to do that. So I liked the idea, but I was like, no. So my next thing was what else? And then I'm like, my name's Cathy. I like to be called Cat. I'm a Kitschy Cat. Sounds like kitty cat. So that's where I got my name. I have seen other Kitschy Cats since I created my account, and I'm like, oh no, there's other ones, but there's more room for more Kitschy Cats, and they were here before I was. I just never knew. So anyway, long story, I know, but that's how I came up with it, just lying in bed one night.
And that's true. There's always room for kitschy cats.
Right.
There's a lot of even figurines. There's a lot of kitschy cats out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Helen. I saw you sneak in there. Hello there. And so great question. And yes, it's always fun to know why people end up with their names. Again, mine came from my grandparents had Sandy the cat, and we had Otto the dog. So that's where I ended up getting my name from.
Aw, sweet.
So I am going to go ahead and let my guest start first with her items. So I'm going to pull her up on the big screen.
Okay.
I'm going to be right here in the side screen. Hi, Nellie.
Yeah, me too, Junk to be loved. Okay, so I don't know if anybody's still into the glass animals, but I have this rooster here. He's pretty skinny. I see no chips or cracks. I'm just kind of feeling for things. I see like a line in this glass, but I don't feel. So I think it's part of the design in the glass actually. But I don't feel anything sharp or pointy. So let me get a little bit better of a close up here if I can. Or maybe not.
I know, it's almost like it wants to focus on the figurines behind you.
Right?
Sometimes cameras do that. They focus on the wrong part.
There we go.
There it goes.
Exactly. So there's his body. And he's got actually 3 feet just to keep him balanced.
He's got lots of color on him.
He does. He has an interesting pattern with his white. I would say he's about 4.5, 5 inches. He is $12 and he's number 18. $12, number 18 for the fun little rooster. He's very skinny. Gosh.
And hello, Golden Briar, and hello, Kai.
It's almost better if I held him back here, I guess. He's a little more clear.
Well, safe driving, Kai.
Thank you, Helen. I'm going to set him aside. And for my second item, what do I want to do? I'm going to pull up this little guy. It is a brooch. I think it's marked Sarah Coventry. My eyes are not what they were, but if anybody's good with fish, and no, I'm not good with fish breeds. Gosh.
Well, I'm going to say angelfish on that one. Okay. That's what it looks like to me.
Just focus. Oh my goodness sake. I wonder if it's my ring light. It's just too much. Let's try that again. There.
Oh, there it goes.
And it's It's a rhinestone, but it has that mystic topaz kind of look to it. And this is $8, number 11. $8, number 11.
That's nice. It picks up all the colors.
Right, and it has the C clasp that is very tight, which is sometimes a concern on some of these pins. They'll fall off and you lose them forever. So that was $8, number 11 for the angelfish, we think. Really fun for the summer. I know it's not the time of year.
Oh, fish go all times of year.
True,
Great.
true. And those are my
I like them all year round. And that is, yeah, that's a beautiful brooch. I like that. I love all the colors. And we've got Paula 123 for that one.
Awesome. Thank you, Paula. $8 for Paula 123. Thank you very much.
And let's see, for my first item, I've got a cream and sugar set. This is by Federal Glass, and it is a lovely milk glass. And it has like this laurel leaf pattern. I'll get in close so you can see that pretty pattern. And it has it on the creamer also. No chips or cracks on this, and it does have, I'll get in here so you can see it's got an F in a shield for Federal Glass, and it is heat proof. And then it does have a USA on the bottom. Now the sugar should have a lid on it, but it does not. So it's just an open sugar now, but a beautiful milk glass set. Again, with that nice gold. To me, it looks like a laurel leaf, so I'm just going to consider it that. For this lovely Federal Glass. Now, this is, I was going to hold it up to the light. So this is old enough milk glass that there is a bit of that ring of fire to it when you put it up to the light. So you can see a little bit of that kind of orangey pink that comes through the milk glass. So so this is probably, that, gosh, time frame wise, I don't remember if it was like 40s or so that this came out. I'm going to think probably somewhere around that line. And for this set, it is $10 and it's number 37. So yeah, if you like milk glass that has that pretty ring of fire effect, this is great. I don't see as much Federal Glass milk glass around, so that is really fun to find that. And let's see. Well, for all of you who are here early, I'm going to show something that's really fun. And that is this cute little guy. Now, this is, I think, like a tea strainer. Looks like he would fit on top of a cup. Let's see if I've got this here. It needs to be like a little smaller than this to fit on top of. But we have got this cute little guy. Now, this would be great for like your little bedtime cup of tea because he looks kind of like he's in his pajamas, his little polka dot pajamas there. He did at some point have a little mishap right there where just a little part of his cap did come off, but I thought he was so unique and this whole little dish was just fascinating that we could let it slide that he had just a little bit of a chip. Isn't his hat so cute? And he is just about yay big. He's a little guy, but he is adorable. And even if you just wanted to put him in with some pixies or elves in a little display, I think he would fit in really cute, just lounging back. But he reminds me of like some chamomile tea before you go to bed. And this is going to be $9 and it's number 35. for this cute little guy. And then those are going to be my two. So we will go back to Cathy.
All right. Up next, I have a Mary planter. She's not holding Jesus, but I know this is still sometimes people like to display Marys this time of year. She does not have the marking except for the number, and I am not quite acquainted with what numbers go with what makers. But it's, boy, it's 7250. And there is some crazing going on. She's clean on the inside. I made sure she was clean. Her fingers are all in place. And she looks pretty serene. And she's $15. And she's number 13. I see somebody for you.
And Cheryl, thank you. I've got you for 35. And that one, I'm going to say, based on that number, is a Lefton piece.
Okay. That's what I thought. I just didn't want to say. Thank you.
I'm pretty. I mean, it would seem like that would be just about right.
And she looks Lefton. Yeah.
And she definitely has that look.
And her face is like a softer, it's not a shiny glaze, and her hands are not a shiny glaze. It's bisque, I guess, but it's really, really soft. And then the glazed part is obviously, you can tell where it's glazed. So that was $15, number 13. $15, number 13 for Mary. Possibly Lefton. And then, whoops, I have, this is going to be difficult to show, but it's a ring. I believe it to be lucite or acrylic, whatever you want to call it. I don't think it's glass. Boy, this is going to be rough. This might have been a mistake to try to focus this one. Oh, there we go. We're going to be pessimistic, I guess. That's how it works. So I'm just going to hold it like this for as long as I can. But doesn't it look like a paperweight? I just think it's so cool.
It sure does. And that is amazing.
I love it. And now for the size, I'm about a size 7, and it fits on my left hand. On my right hand, I think I'm probably like a 7.5, and this fits. So it's hard to say. That's the one. Another thing that's difficult is the sizing, because like it doesn't go on my middle finger. So it's a loose 7. It fits. It doesn't fall off the knuckle. But there's always sizers if your fingers are smaller and things like that. So anyway, this is $8, number 8. $8, number 8 for the flower / paperweight looking ring.
That is so cool. Yeah. And for anybody who likes that acrylic jewelry with the flowers floating in it, I mean, to have a ring, usually you can find earrings or you can find brooches, but rings are harder to find. And that is so cool.
I agree. And for being a paperweight lover, I love it because it looks like a paperweight. Oh, very pretty. Thank you, Jen. And those are my two, I think. Yeah, those were my two.
Okay, so the next one I have is going to be choice. So I've got two fun items. I have an anchor hawking and a Hazel Atlas. How about that? So here is an anchor hawking bowl. It's a nice size bowl. It's larger than like a cereal bowl. So it's a little more along the line of like a serving bowl or like a master bowl if you were going to set some, or like if you didn't have a mold and you wanted to make some Jell-O, you could definitely put it in here. Put that in the refrigerator. But it's a nice little, the sandwich glass design with all those fun little dots in it and the beautiful flowers. And so we've got this little larger than your average bowl, and that is anchor hawking. And then we've got the Hazel Atlas, or Ice cream bowl, absolutely. Definitely works for an ice cream bowl. Or if you like your, Captain Crunch cereal or, something along those lines, or you need a little bit bigger for all those big puffs. So this is the Hazel Atlas Milk Glass Jam Jar. No, you don't, Jen. Or at least I'll say you're in good company. How about that? Now, these little strawberry jam jars were made to be used, and this one does have ever so slight little bit of wear on the edge right there, but a beautiful milk glass strawberry jam jar. And so you are going to get your choice of these. They're going to be $5 each, and you can have your choice. There is the bottom of the clear. And here is the sides. I'll turn that slowly. So you can see that design. And then the top does have a little bit of a scallop edge to it. And so again, $5 for your choice between the two items. So they are $5 each. Hi, Christy. And they're number 27. So $5, number 27. The bowl is in outstanding condition. Oh, goodness, I'm going to sneeze. Nope, and then it went away. And so, Jackie, hello, and let me know which one or both if you are interested. Jackie would like the strawberry. Wonderful. Thank you, Jackie. And then Nancy, let me know if you are interested in the bowl. And let me find this to write down Jackie. And let me go back and check the chat really quick. And so we do have, let's see, for number 5, we have Cheryl, who is CRR13 Richie for number 5. And then I do have Jackie for the strawberry and Nancy for the bowl. Thank you, ladies. Nancy Smith. And if Nancy, I think I have your information. All I needed is once, and then we're good. So I'd say yes. I think I'm good with your info. Next up, I've got an unusual piece, and this one, for those of you who've been with me for a while, I picked up several lots from a world traveler estate. And it's been really fun going through everything and kind of going on a worldwide journey as we've gone through all of the items that I found, because they really did travel everywhere in the world. So this is one of the items from their travels. Now, they did spend a lot of time in China. And so I think this is one of the pieces that they picked up in China. This base, at least, is wood. And the rest of him does feel like it is carved wood. Could possibly be resin that feels like wood, but it really has a wood feel to it. And so we've got this guy, not quite sure if he is a soldier or what he is, but he has a nice garment on. And then his face, and again, I'm not sure if he was painted or glazed or where exactly they picked him up. Sometimes they pick up items from like museum gift shops. And so he could very well be from there. I have a feeling that he had something in his hand. You can see it's like maybe part of his hand is missing, and it looks kind of like he had maybe something in his hand that is no longer there. But he is really, really cool. Gilded, I don't know if it's really gilded or if it's just a little bit of paint that they put on there just to be a little more of a gold tone. But yeah, I have a feeling that, very possibly he was picked up at a museum gift shop because it seems like they did pick up a lot of their things. He measures, let me get that. He's about 6.5 inches tall. So there he is next to my head. So you can get an idea of how big he is. And he's going to be $10. And he's number 24. Let's see. Nancy's asking for fairy lamps today. I could pull a fairy lamp today and show that. So we'll see. We will see how things go. I was kind of going to wait until I've got some, and I was going to wait until after the new year, but I just might, since you're asking so nicely for one today, Nancy. And let's see. So those are my two. And we'll go back to Cathy.
Okay, so up next, I have this little glass bowl, and it's by the Czech Republic. It's got the sticker on it still. Oh, StreamYard. When will I ever learn you? All right, Cathy, hold still. We can do this. It's funny because I will sit here and do this on my computer with nobody watching, and it just focuses right in for me. Well, believe it or not, that says Czech Republic on the sticker. Anyway, the important part is the bowl. It is just splattered. Oh, I'm sorry. This is an offer up.
Okay.
Sorry. Starting at 15. And it has this cobalt base. It's not signed, but it has a little funny little mark. I don't think it's a Pontil mark, to be honest with you, but I had the sticker. I had it. There it goes.
It's wanting to. It is wanting to focus on that.
It really is when I'm not trying. But it has so it has blue and green and orange and yellow and pink, and it is this nice thick glass. It looks small, but it's really, really nice. And in person, gosh, I wish you could see it in person.
Yeah, the colors are beautiful on that. I love that blend.
It is, and it's really weighty for its size. I mean, I can't imagine what you put in here, but it's so pretty. Maybe a little bit of change. I don't know. I wouldn't want to break up the glass. Anyway, so that's my first item. Here we go. Czech Republic.
Yeah, that cobalt on the bottom is just amazing.
And there is cobalt. There we go, inside. Now we're getting more of an idea. I just think it's gorgeous.
So, yeah, and you can tell that base is nice and thick glass, so it's definitely going to be a little weighty down there to steady the glass so it won't fall over or anything. If you put something in there, and even put a little tea light or something in there, would be really pretty.
That would be very pretty. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that one.
Or sometimes even just the battery operated ones light up just enough and reflect the glass and cast a little bit of a glow.
Right. I really love the colors. So I'm going to set that aside for now, and then we'll move on to.
Okay, so we'll let everybody think about that one because that is an amazing piece.
Yeah.
Very good craftsmanship to create that lovely piece.
And I love anything out of Czech Republic. It seems like the glass is just really lovely.
Hello, Thomas.
So this, I have a little story behind this one. I went to use it, sell out of my other sale, and I went to take a picture, and I dropped it straight into the snow. Could not find it till the snow melted, and found it again. And I almost just dropped it just now. So this needs to belong to someone else quickly. It is a glass brooch. It's an offer up starting at $6.
Oh my goodness, that's a brooch? Oh,
Yep.
that is so cool.
Somebody did, it seems to be hot glue the pin back on there. So it's not vintage. But gosh, the glitter is so pretty. And I like that the back, the base is clear. So whatever you're wearing underneath, you can kind of coordinate with it or whatever. But it's
Oh
about,
yeah, and just the fact that the green has the glitter in it is just so fantastic.
exactly. And it's probably
Ooh.
2 inches in diameter, I would say.
And we do have Paula in for $6 on that one because Paula recognizes that that is one cool brooch.
Absolutely.
Wow.
You don't see glass brooches very often. I was tempted to keep it. To be honest, I really, really like it. I always say that. I was tempted to keep this. Let's be real. I'm tempted to keep everything.
Well, a lot of times that's why we pick it up in the first place, because it catches our eye and we're like, ooh, that's nice.
Exactly. Exactly. Eventually, we are able to part with things and let other people enjoy them too. So that's fun.
Yep. That is a big part of the process is sometimes
Yeah.
we pick things up, we enjoy them, use them for a while, and then we pass them on to someone else. And we've got Kathleen at $7.
Thank you, Kathleen. And thank you, Paula123, for your bid too. And Paula's at 8. Okay, thank you. I like the little berries too, even though they're not glittered. They're very realistic.
Mm-hmm.
And globby, like little berries.
No, it's very nicely made. And the
I
shape of
agree.
the holly leaves is really well done considering it's got to be all freeform
Right.
there to create that. So
Right.
good job to whoever made that.
Right. I'm wondering if I know this is glass. Now I'm wondering if this might be more resin. Because this is cold. But if not, I don't really think it takes from the beauty of it, that's for sure. I'm just glad I found it. I was so disappointed when I dropped it. I was like, what? It ended up being under some leaves, so I cleaned it right up again.
Well, I was just going to ask, it's like where did it go that you weren't able to find it?
Yeah, it was some thick leaves. Yep. Well, snow then leaves. I was just my hands got so cold, but it rained and there it was, and I dried it right up.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so we will go ahead and let's see. Where are we here? Okay, we've got Kathleen at 13. Hello, Jane. I'm going to write one thing down really quick. And
Action Queen.
Sorry, we're getting these new bot things in here and I'm trying to write down their little secret codes whenever I have a chance.
That's smart.
And hello, Nancy. And okay, and Paula is out, so we will start counting this one down. And we are going once, So anyone interested in in the offers, as I count things down, I do a going once, going twice, and sold. So when you start seeing the going once in the chat, that is a really good clue to go ahead and start getting your last offers in. Going twice, just in case there's some lag out there that you're dealing with. So when you see that, then you can kind of see how long it takes to show up in the chat. And I usually do allow for a little extra time. And so we're going to say the brooch is sold. And we will wait for that to show up into the chat just to confirm all of the offers on that one. Let's see. And I do see that in there. And so, yep, I see Pam at 20.
Hi, Cathy.
And that is your second item, correct?
Yes, it was. Thank you, Pam.
And hello, Cathy, Picasso Cat. Good to see you. And
yeah, I had to sneeze.
Well, bless you.
Get transferred over to me. I couldn't stop it.
Okay, so for all of the Tupperware lovers out there, I have got 3 different like mixing bowls, measuring cups, however you like to use these. They're so multifunctional. So I've got this one that has the 8 cup capacity, and it has the red on each side, showing that off. And it does say Tupperware on the bottom. I'm not sure you're going to be able to see that now. There it is, Tupperware. And this one it's like somebody had a Sharpie or something. So you can see there's just a little bit of a black line through there. So I want to point that out. So this is going to be choice. This is choice number 1, is the Tupperware with the red. Choice number 2 is the Tupperware without the red. This one has the cups, ounces, and pints on one side, but it also has the liters and milliliters on the other side. And this one is also a Tupperware. So it's a little bit different than this one. This one just has cups, quarts, cups, and pints. And then this one has cups, ounces, and pints, and then the metric on the other side. Then we have the double. So this is great if you have dry ingredients and wet ingredients that you are measuring. Then you can keep them separate by flipping sides. And this goes up to, I think, 1 cup on each side. Yep. So you get 1 cup measurement on this side and 1 cup measurement on this side, but it's so great to be able to flip and keep your wet and your dry separate. So you get your choice between the 3. You can have one, you can have them all for the Tupperware. And each one is going to be $12, and it's number 34. So you can have your choice between the 3 Tupperware. Each is $12, and it's number 34. And I see Jackie on that one. So Jackie, let me know. Jackie would like number 2, which was this one that had the liters and milliliters on it and the ounces. So if that is not correct, let me know, Jackie. Otherwise, I'll put your name on this one. And Jackie. And then I see Thomas also. So Thomas, if you are interested in the in this Tupperware one with the quarts, cups, and pints, or with the wet and dry, let me know. And again, they are $12 each. So I will wait and see which one Thomas, if he's interested in either one of those. And then the red one. All right. Thank you, Thomas. And then if anyone is interested in the wet and dry, it does have, let's see, it has 1/4, 1/3, 1/2, 2/3, 3/4, and 1 cup. So it does have all of those measurements on there. And again, that one is $12, number 34, if you're interested.
We had that one growing up. Loved it. Very much came in handy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's nice because I end up now using 2 different ones when I'm measuring.
Yeah.
So if nobody wants it, I just might keep that one. But but if somebody does want it, you let me know. And let's see. I see Warren popped in. Hello, Warren. And Steph, hello there. And and Cheryl popped in. So Cheryl, if you are interested in this one, just confirm that this is the one that you're interested. This is the one that is left for number 34. And so, yes, if you're interested in the wet dry, just let me know. And then next up, I've got, this is an interesting little cardboard box. Oh, Cheryl would like that. Wonderful. Thank you, Cheryl. Let me write that down somewhere. Here. So this little cardboard box, it's just like a little gift box, but what's interesting is it is from 1981. So down here on the bottom, it says a gifted box, 1981 Mrs. Grossman's Paper Company in California. And then what this is based off of is on the other side, which says Alphabet Box 3 from an American children's book circa 1880. So this is based on some graphics and stories from a children's book in 1880. So this first one here, this is C for Cinderella. And we can see there is this, I guess, the really scary, maybe the godmother from Cinderella. I don't know. She's looking kind of scary there. But what it says around here, it says, was young Cinderella the poor little lass who danced into fortune in slippers of glass, beloved by a prince who had riches in store? She married and sifted the cinders no more. So there is the little story of Cinderella. And then we have a story with an elf. We've got Puss in Boots. And we've got one called 3 Wishes. And then at the top is probably the strangest of all, which is the letter Q for a queer little woman who lived in a shoe. Now, I remember the story from my childhood of the woman who lived in a shoe, but that was not the kind of shoe she lived in. That's like a little convertible.
It was like a boot.
And she looks really grumpy. And I would too. If I was living in that shoe.
That's an uncomfortable shoe.
Very uncomfortable shoe to be living in. But this is just the funnest little box with these very Victorian inspired images and stories. Kind of the Victorian take on stories that we remember from our childhood. And this fun little cardboard box is going to be $8, and it's number 21. And it's just unusual. It's very, very strange with the graphics and the stories that they picked. And it really makes me kind of want to find the book that it's based off of, because this is some very strange Victorian stuff, which, I've seen other Victorian things with children, and yeah, they're just a little different than what we had in our childhood. And let's see, those were my two items. So we'll go back to Cathy.
Okay, so next I did a Google image search. It came up Fenton. I'm not 1,000% sure percent sure that it is, but it is that gorgeous color with a thumbprint. I guess this would be a goblet, or why am I way off center? What is the issue with focusing tonight? I don't understand. Do I have to get closer? Is it the shine? I can't figure it out. Anyway, it looks better back here, I guess. My ruler is not in here. 7 inches, I would say, probably. And this is going to be $16, number 16. The only issue I can find with it, and I'm not really sure it's an issue. Let me see. Where did it go? It's so hard to find it. I think it's just a lump in the glass. It's right there where it's not focusing anyway. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I wonder. Will that help?
And possibly if you just hold it still long enough and give your camera just a chance to focus in on it, because it's trying to focus right now.
Yeah.
It's doing a pretty good job. And yeah, it does look like a thumbprint. You guys, I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm not always 100% up on my Fenton patterns.
Right.
I have to say, I rely a lot on Becky from Vintage Viking Treasures when it comes to Fenton, because she is such an expert on all things Fenton. But that color is just stunning. I love that color. It is such a rich blue.
You place it with this red, and it's just, I love it. So that was $16, number 16. $16, number 16 for the goblet. And I mean, you can do whatever you want with this, some Lige's candy, whatever.
See, every time I see something like that, I just want to put a tea light candle in it and have it just illuminate and spread the design all around. I just think those designs are so cool.
And you guys can't see it, but as I hold it here, I can see it picking up on some greens, I guess, that are in the room. I'm not sure, but it's really cool. It's a really, really nice color. So I'm going to set that one aside. And next I have another offer up starting at 15.
Okay.
Is a lipstick case.
Ooh.
Now it has the cherubs, or are they considered cherubs? Wow, I cannot focus anything. There we go. There we go. There's the filigree. Their little feet are actually the feet to hold this up. And there's 4 of them. This is one of your nicer ones, I think.
Oh, yes. That is really a nice one.
You can find some, uh-oh, is that on my end? Uh-oh, I see static.
A little bit.
What's going on? Oh, that's weird.
Maybe it's just overloading from trying to focus on that.
Too much information. But yeah, I've seen other lipstick cases where it's not like this on the bottom. And
no, that is very ornate. That is beautiful. Oh gosh. Yeah. And yeah, if you guys are doing the fun vintage vanities with all of the goodness, all the little pieces, lipstick holders should be right on top of that list, because with it, you don't even have to use it just for a lipstick holder. I mean, it can definitely hold lip glosses these days and all of those other fun things. It can hold all of those terrific items.
Right. And it holds 6, and then it looks like it holds 2 smaller, I don't know, eyeliner, or I'm not
Or
sure what.
maybe just lip pencils or maybe small, thin lip glosses.
Right.
It could hold that also.
Right. Makeup brush holder, yep.
Yeah.
So that was starting at 15. The lipstick holder. I just love the work on the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
That is so weird. It's just too much detail, I guess.
I think so. I think the design is just way too intricate for the
Right?
camera. It's like too much gold, too much gold. But yeah, so this is an offer up, and it is starting at $15. And yeah, that for a 6 lipstick holder, that is fantastic. And boy, Hollywood Regency
Oh,
style,
yeah.
or just a beautiful vanity accessory. That is just absolutely gorgeous. And Paula thinks your camera's possessed.
Probably. Those were my 2. I'll let you guys think about it.
Oh
I
my
think
goodness.
somebody might want this. This is too pretty.
Oh yeah, that is. Oh, that is so lovely. So yeah, everybody really give that some consideration because it is a fantastic piece.
Thank you.
And yeah, like Christy says, you usually only see about 4 or so, but yeah, to get a
Yeah.
6 plus the 2 smaller ones for like a liner or for just a really skinny one, that is a really fantastic deal. And yeah, I don't use even the gold ones that I've found, they have not been that intricate to have like the little cherubs be the feet on it. That is such
Right?
a cool detail.
I like that too.
Oh, that is so fun. Let's see. So I am going to do, let's see, I'm going to do this guy. So I have a dream pet. And here he is, and he's like a little Sherlock Holmes guy. Unfortunately, I think that he had a little pipe out his mouth, and that end of the pipe is missing because he does have his little cap on. So I think he's supposed to be kind of a Sherlock Holmes inspired little hound. But aside from that little bit, he is just in fantastic condition. Look at that. His material is in really good shape. He does have, because of it being white, he's got a little bit of wear to the color of the fabric, but he doesn't have really any, or at least too many bare spots or where the stitching is coming undone. I mean, these, again, these were not made to really still be around these days. And so here is where it says Dream Pets, and it is Dakin, and he's made in Japan. And then he's got a little tail there, and he is just super cute and a great little dream pet. And he is going to be $12, number 39. And he's just a great little dream pet. And again, they were made to be played with, so to still find them in pretty decent condition is it is hard. And I thought this guy was in pretty good condition for for the age of figuring he's getting close to 50, probably 50 years old. And then for you guys, I did bring a fairy lamp. Okay. So this one is a Fenton fairy lamp.
My goodness.
And it is a beautiful kind of opalescent, and you can see it just shimmers with all the colors of the rainbow in it. And the design is called the Beaded Daisy. I'm going to see, where is that? Where is that little circle? There's a teeny, there it is, tiny circle in the center that says Fenton. And so the way that it does is it matches up. You can see the little beads go all the way down. And so let me get that lined up just right here. So you can see it is all matched up all the way around. And then the daisies come around and form the edge. So isn't that pretty? And then I've got my notes in there just to remind me that it is the Beaded Daisy. Now this is going to start at $60. And here is the beautiful, little more of that opalescent rainbow effect. And then I'll show the outside, and you can see that design goes all the way down to the base where we have the beautiful leaves. And then here on the base, the leaves kind of continue, as do the beads. And no, Auntie Christy, Randy does not come to my sales. So Randy will not be here. And again, here is the base. And there is that little Fenton mark right there. And then I'll show the top. And hello, Kim. Good to see you. So it's just beautiful and smooth.
You said good to see you right as you were looking through the hole.
Hi, Kim.
Oh, that's funny.
And there again is that beautiful shimmer. Put a light in. I don't have any. Let me see if I can put this in it. I don't have any candles handy, but maybe I can kind of do some illuminating this way. But if there was a candle in it, that's kind of how it would look. And we'll say, we will go on to, let's see, so that's my second item. And I am going to go on to, oh, we've got Warren for 60. Okay. And hello, Jonathan. Let me see if I can do that. Just really kind of lights it up. Like
cool.
Let me see if I can, yeah, get it so it's not blinding you with the white. But there you can see the detail, and I guess you can imagine if it was flickering, if a candle was flickering on the inside, that is how it would look. If I go too much further back, then all you see is like just blinding white. So that doesn't quite work. But if I keep it close here, then you can see. It's a little harder to see some of that opalescent shine. You can see a little bit, but you're kind of looking for that pink and purple and what other color? Blue. You're looking kind of for those colors to come through. And so there it is again without the light, just to kind of give you the reminder of what the design looks like. And oops, let me put that right there. Okay. So I'll go ahead and, oh, I forgot to highlight Warren. There it is. So let me go ahead and highlight that, and we'll start counting this one down. So we are going once. And we're going twice. And this is for the Fenton Beaded Daisy fairy lamp. And we are sold. Oops, I typed 2 S's in sold, so let me fix that. Or we can be sold. Sometimes I don't know why. You just can't type one-handed. Sometimes you just can't do it.
Yeah.
And so we are sold to Warren. And thank you, Warren. I'm going to write that down really quick. And then we'll go back to Cathy.
Okay, so up next, I also have a dog. I believe it's an Irish setter, Cocker Spaniel. No, Cocker Spaniel, right? I would say Cocker Spaniel. What's everybody think? I'm actually not sure.
That's a good question. Maybe we can play name that dog and figure out the breed of that dog. I'm not always good when with ceramics and trying to figure out some of the breeds of dogs.
Right. Now that I'm looking at him, I'm thinking more Cocker Spaniel because of all this heavy fur here. Should I wait till you answer that, or I don't want to?
Oh, no, you go on.
Okay, all right.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
So I'm seeing that a lot of people are saying Cocker Spaniel.
Nice.
I think that's good.
Right. So he is green, kind of like a Celadon green, but it's not coming across that way as per usual. I don't know what the maker is. There aren't any ridges on the base. Again, I'm sorry. This is an offer up. I keep forgetting.
Okay. Oh, that's okay. Oh, so Jane thinks it's a Cocker Spaniel also, and Paula is saying Cocker Spaniel. Okay. All right, guys. Good job.
Thank you. So this is starting at 20. Starting at 20. The Cocker Spaniel, the green Cocker Spaniel. I just like that he's green. It's just.
And hi, virtual shopkeeper.
Just call it Fluffy. He's really sweet. I would say, I usually have my ruler in here. I'm so mad at myself. This has got to be at least 6.5 inches at the highest point. Again, offer up starting at 20.
Oh, I forgot to highlight that. I had it in there and then I forgot to highlight it.
And I mean, what we're going to say, we could put some bottle brush trees in it or air plants or what have you, candy. Actually, I was thinking about putting a little Santa hat on him and just trying to Christmas him up a little bit.
Oh, Santa hat would be so cute.
Yeah. I think he'd be great for Christmas, actually, especially if you're a dog lover. So I wish the green was coming across because it's a more soft green. He's not going to probably focus very well either because of the shine. But
now, what does the bottom of the planter look like? Okay.
Yeah, it's just not really sure.
I'm not always sure on who makes things like that when there's not any kind of indication on the bottom as to who could have made it.
Right.
Oh my, that is a lovely, and it's a nice big planter
It
too.
is. Yeah. He's really wonderful. I really like him a lot. One of those things where you're like, okay, if he doesn't sell, I'm going to set him aside.
Exactly. But yeah, especially with green. I mean, he goes so great with any holiday, when you've got, like
Yeah.
Easter coming
Yep.
up. He's a nice
Spring.
kind of pastel green to go with Easter.
Exactly. Exactly. So my next item is this pair of clip earrings. They're mid-century, I would say. And they're, well, I think I should hold one at a time. It's just easier. They're these disc looking,
Ooh,
they're just really different. This is,
wow.
that's plastic. I'll tell you that right now, it's plastic. But it does have that Aurora Borealis kind of pickup with color. And they're about an inch and a half in height there. They are clip. This one does have a little bit of condition issue on the back there, but that's the back. So anyway, these
Wow, my goodness.
they may be fun for a jewelry tree too, actually. And these are $8, number 10. $8. Wow, I'm throwing things today. $8, number 10. Oh gosh.
Jewelry is hard. It is hard to hang on to jewelry. I have trouble with that also.
And it's hard to show too because it just doesn't want to, but they really do stand out. I mean,
Now there is depth to that on the inside.
yeah.
The actual, like, can you lay it down flat to show there? So you can see that there is really some depth to that centerpiece in there.
Oh, jewelry.
Oh, my mail carrier. I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Just gonna entertain you guys while she gets the mail. She was sweet ladies are trying to have a live thing. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, this is a fancy doorbell. I like it. I'm sorry, this isn't coming in very clear, you guys. Anyway, they were $8, number 10, if anyone's interested. Fancy doorbell time. I love it. Those are mine too, yeah. Let's see. I'll just show the dog again in the meantime. Why not? What was he? I already forgot. He was an offer up starting at 20. Why not? Just to keep entertainment here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sharon. Hi, Sue. Hi, Gina. If I didn't say hi to Gina.
Sorry, guys.
I brought the dog back just in case.
It's not my usual mail carrier, so sorry. He took a look at the packages and went, "Oh." But I'm hoping he'll make room in his truck for him. So yeah, that was kind of that was different. Okay, so I have a Fenton piece, and this piece is a little different. And it took me a little bit to do some research on this one and figure out exactly what it was. But this is kind of, I did kind of scare him a little bit. Paula's right. He saw all the packages and he's like, "Oh, I think he's worried about the room in the back." So So yeah, that was kind of interesting.
Jane. Thank you, Jane. Nice to meet you too.
So yeah, so from what I can tell, this is the Celeste Blue. Now I've had another piece of stretch glass that was Fenton in the Celeste Blue. So this one did match up with the coloring and the styling of that. So I'm pretty confident that this is Fenton Celeste Blue. And so it's okay, Fenton Celeste Blue is stretch glass. So that is the other part of this, that it is stretch glass. So it has a different kind of look to it. Almost satiny more than clear for the glass because it is a stretch glass. So I don't want to say quite cloudy, but more of like a cloudy to satin. And so you can see that you can't quite see through it. And that's because it is a stretch glass. And here's the bottom, and that gives you like a little better idea of what the stretch glass looks like. And what this is it's the tumble up, which means it would have a glass sitting on top of it, and you would keep it by your nightstand and keep water in it, or fun things like that, any kind of beverage that you wanted. And then your glass would sit right on top of it, and you wouldn't have to go and get a separate glass. I'm just going to use that as an example because unfortunately the glass is missing. It was nowhere to be found, but normally it would have a glass on top. Now it kind of looks like a vase, maybe an oddly shaped vase, but that's really what it's for, is it's supposed to have the glass on top, and this one doesn't. So you're kind of free to use that however you want to, be able to use this. So you could use it as a vase, you could use it as a carafe, you could use it however you want to. And but this is a Fenton. Now it's probably done in the 1920s, maybe the 1930s. And you can see it does have a really pretty shimmer to it. So you can see it kind of has that rainbow effect also with the opalescence in there.
So pretty.
And this is going to be $20. So it's $20 and it's number 38. And again, you can use this as a nice carafe. You could put juice in it in the morning or anything like that. You definitely could do that. And you could put water in it, keep it by your table, and fill glasses. It's great for anything like that because it is a beautiful Fenton piece of glass. And hello, Laura. And let's see. So that was number 1. And then my second piece is going to be, so this is going to be a choice item. So this is going to be a choice item, and these are going to be $12 each. And you're going to get your choice of a stone carved bird or a ceramic trinket box. Now this one is carved in with initials A and G. I have not been able to identify who A and G are, but it's probably some kind of artisan-made trinket box. And then this is a stone carved bird. Beautiful. stone used on this one. And it's just a nice little handheld size, but it's polished very nicely. And I think they did a good job in picking a nice cross section of the stone that offers a lot of shimmer and a little bit of dimension in the coloring that's on there. You can see it gets a little lighter, maybe shows some veining right there before it gets a little darker over here. So it has a lot of kind of focal points that you can look at on this fun little bird. And hi, Pat. And then this little trinket box is really neatly made. So it has a felt bottom on it. So it's nice, going to protect your surface, and then beautiful accents of design on the side. And you can see even the opening has this fun little wave across it. The top has, I don't know what kind of design that's supposed to be, but it's just a little splash of color. Then the little secret is when you open it up on the inside, there are two birds on each side. So how cute is that? That there are two birds right there and then two birds right there. So that is such a fun little discovery when you open that up. And so you'll have your choice. You can have the trinket box for $12, or you can have the bird for $12. And they are number 29. Oops, I better hold that level there. So number 29. And you can have your choice of trinket box or bird. And then those are going to be my two. And we'll go back to Cathy.
So up next, I just have these.
Hi, Joyce. Sorry.
More. I'm gonna get the jewelry out of the way since it's so hard to show. Oh my gosh, these are some. Oh, look at that, clip earrings with different shades of green, and they have the gold setting. Well, not gold, but gold tone settings. I just think they're really fun for Christmas. I'm actually holding them by their clips. It seems to be the easier way to show it. But the clips are very good. You know. And these are $8, number 9. $8, number 9. Yep, I should have held them the other way. Oh, somebody's got the trinket box.
Okay, 1 second. You just keep going.
Okay. Try to focus these in again. There we go. There we go. They are just vintage clip earrings. Where'd my sticker go? $8, number 9. And they do, not that I am wearing earrings now, but so you have an idea. They're really very vintagey, very cute. Would look really nice with your, like if you dress vintage, this is just so sweet. So that's my first item. And my second item.
And thank you, Cheryl Ritchie. I did get you for the box. And thank you, everyone. I just had to take care of something else, but I am here. I'm watching.
Next up, it's an offer up.
Okay.
Starts at $15. This is Fenton. I got this at an antique mall. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yes, that is.
The hobnail with a ruffle top. No chips or cracks. Just double checking because, you know. I did do the purple light. It does not glow. But it's just a sweet little Fenton bud vase. And if you do a winter blues display, oh my goodness. This with like lighter shades of blue, oh my goodness, would be so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
white. Oh my gosh, it'll be so pretty. So this is starting at 15. I just think it's beautiful. It's similar to the color of, well, pretty much the same thing. So
Yeah, it is. I was thinking that's just about the same color of blue, and that is just gorgeous.
right. Little red flowers. I like blue and red together, clearly. I just think it's so pretty. It's delicate looking, but it is really solid. I don't know how much to like express how solid this is because it's Fenton.
Mhm.
It's just nice quality.
Very nice, and the hobnails are gorgeous, beautiful ruffle on top. And yes, those little, white bottle brush tree would look really cute in
Yeah,
there as part of a winter display,
super cute. Oh my gosh.
or even part of a pine cone, with, like, some of that snow, pretend snow on top there. That would be so cute in there.
I think so too. It kind of reminds me of an ice cream cone in its own little way. Oh, I see Cindy at 15.
Hello, Cindy.
Thank you, Cindy.
Yeah, Fenton glass is just so beautiful, the way it picks up the light.
It really is. This was going to be a keeper for me. I have a shelf. Wait, yeah. Technically, in my brain, it should be over here because it's technically over here, but with StreamYard, it's over here. Blue and green glass. This was going to go up there if it didn't sell because I just think it's so pretty. So
That
pretty.
is lovely. Well, we'll start counting this one down, and so we've got Cindy at 15, and we're going once, and you might want to go ahead and show, since Cindy, said she just popped in, show her that other blue Fenton one just in case she's interested in that one.
This one does not like to focus, but
And we're going twice. And Linda thinks that the bird is made out of citrine stone. Well, that would be fun.
oh, cool. Does look like citrine now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
And Cindy says, oh, she has a white one like that. Oh, fun.
Pretty.
What a love. That would be a lovely winter set. A
Oh,
white and a
absolutely.
blue one. Oh, nice. And we are sold.
So thank you, Cindy. And I believe those were my two. Yep, those were my two. Thank you, Cindy.
All right. Let's see. So I have an interesting stainless steel item. Let me get it out over here. And this is called a masala daba, which I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's what I'm going to go with. And so this is a stainless steel outer case, and inside are 7 stainless steel containers. So it's all stainless steel. And so this is for storing your spices that you use frequently when you're cooking. And the stainless steel keeps them nice and safe and secure. And I would imagine fresh as they're sitting here in the stainless steel. So it's just a beautiful set. I don't think it has any kind of markings other than to say that it's stainless steel. This one is made by Avanti. And it says, Avanti stainless steel, a mark of quality. And again, each one of these does come out. So if you spill in between or just need to refill or refresh this, they all do come out, and then they sit in here really nicely, and they just look beautiful. And so for this spice container, it's going to be $12, and it is number 30. And then it's nice because you have all of the items that you need. You can just grab a pinch of this and a pinch of that, and it's all just right there ready for you to use when you're cooking. And then, well, I guess I'm going to go back to some Federal glass. So I had some Federal milk glass earlier, and this is clear glass, and it is a nut chopper. So right down here, it does say Federal. Oops, there it is. Federal Housewares. And then it says, what is that? Chicago, Illinois. And there's a number 26 on the bottom there. And so you just can fill your nuts in here. And then you can see we've got a 1 cup and a 1/2 cup. There we go, measurement. And then over here, if you're doing ounces, you can do 8 ounces, 4 ounces. And then it's got the little chopper in there, and you just grind that up and it chops away. And you can have your nice little chopped walnuts, pecans, anything that you're doing. Again, this is made by Federal, and this is $12, and it is number 32. $12, number 32. And those are my 2. And just like that, we'll go back to Cathy.
So I have yet another offer up, starting at 20.
Okay.
Is anybody still interested in these?
The small size container. Oh, Paula, are you asking if it's sold? And no, it did not sell. Sorry, you go right ahead. Woo, lucite.
Got some red lucite with the wicks are not used, and they still have some of the metal like string or whatever it is they use at the top. And they have the flex, of course. I'm trying to get this to come in clearly.
And we've got Auntie Christy for 20.
All right. Thank you, Auntie Christy.
And we've got Claudia for 22.
Nice. I am so mad at myself for not having a ruler in here because I always do. Oh, God.
They're yay big.
They're yay big. I'm going to say 9 inch. 9 inches.
Yeah, they look a little shorter than the tall ones, like the next size down.
Yeah, definitely the next size down. These are not the super tall ones. These are, if that helps at all. These were one of the first things I found thrifting this year. I went to an estate sale for an antique dealer. She actually owned an antique shop. And these were the second thing I found. The first thing I found were Sexton wall cats that are mid-century, that are a dream. And this was the next thing I found, and I was just astounded and very thrilled. Tempted to keep, of course.
I've got Sue at 31.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're thinking that they are more of the 9-inch size than the 12-inch size.
Yeah.
And Auntie Christy for 33.
I adore lucite. I adore any kind of lucite, souvenirs, anything. And so, this is painful. But I'm willing to part with them because I know I'll be able to find them again someday. Oh, they're so pretty.
They are.
And they're going to be great for Valentine's Day as well. Of course, we all know. Even Halloween, actually, if you think about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so true. They'd be lovely for Halloween.
And it is to me, it looks like the gold looking, not the silver looking flex, but it's hard to tell, honestly, because it's buried in the red.
Are you sure you're out, Jen? Because you're kind of sounding like maybe you're not quite out.
Are you sure, Jen?
Or are you 100% sure, Jen?
About the wedding, yeah. Yeah.
And we've got Sue at 45 right now for the top offer.
I'm curious, probably not, but yeah, no. You never know. You never know what's gonna glow. That could be a cool T-shirt design. You never know what's gonna glow.
Yeah, that's very true.
I might have
That's
to
a
write
good one.
that down. Oh
Let's see.
gosh.
Oh, we've got, Sue at 47.
Thank you, everyone. I love these. I think they're just I'm gonna whoever wins these, I'm gonna ship these out as fast as I possibly can because I want you to have them by Christmas. If they don't, I apologize, but
Yeah, we're definitely getting close to
right,
that, deadline for, uh, making sure we can get priority mail
right.
delivered in time.
Yeah, so the sooner I can invoice you, the better because yeah, then I can ship as fast as possible.
Mhm.
And
And yeah,
sometimes
I don't see as many of the red ones, that's for sure, in the sales that I've
right.
been to. I never find any of these, period. But in the
Me
sales,
too.
I do like to look at them while I'm with you guys in the chat watching the sales. I have a wonderful time doing that with you guys.
Misty found some blue ones right around the same time I found these, and I was just like, "Ah, it's lucite candle season." That's so exciting. It's exciting every time somebody has these. I don't know. Every time I see them, I'm like, "Oh." And I used to work for Goodwill, and we'd get these in all the time, and I loved them, but never bought them. But I would always put them in a vase together. So
Wow.
yeah, so anybody who wanted them when I worked at Goodwill just didn't have to hunt too far. We were not allowed to sell the items we bought, so I just held on to the items until I wasn't working there anymore. Gotta follow the rules.
Yeah, one of these days I'll find a pair. I'll
You will.
stay optimistic. One of these days I will.
You're gonna go somewhere where someone's not gonna care about what they are, and you'll find them for sure.
Very, very possible.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're wrapping up here, so I'll start counting it down.
Okay.
We are going once. And we're going twice. And we are sold.
Okay. Number 19.
And Kathleen, I do think so. I think the value is in the fact that they are hard to find. And if you are looking for a specific color or combination between the color and the fleck color, um, I think if you're really looking for a specific one that it is hard to find and you are willing to pay up a little more when someone is able to find that color or that combination or that size together, it's kind of like the stars align and
Yeah,
there's the one I'm looking for. And so you are kind of willing to pay a little more just to get that because yeah, like so many of us in the chat, we don't find them. They're not, maybe they just weren't popular in our area when they came out, and so people just didn't buy them, or maybe they just lived in households where things got broken maybe a little easily. And so, we just don't really see them in our area that much. So, and, it's just one of those things where it's like when you see them and they're the right ones and they're the ones you're looking for, boy, you grab them.
exactly. Thank you, Pam.
And
And
then
you're
was
definitely
was that one or two? Because I'm
yep.
getting to the point where I can't count to two anymore.
That was one because I'm doing 2 by 2 now so that I don't lose count
Okay.
either. So, these actually might go
And
pretty well.
Leslie, I'm sorry, but they have sold. That's what the offers are. Offers are an item that is available at that time, and then you put how much you are willing to pay in the chat. However, be aware that as soon as an item is invoiced through PayPal, we do expect payment within a very reasonable amount of time for the items that we have invoiced for.
Yeah.
So if you're not able to comply with being able to pay an invoice in, a few days, then please do not put in an offer on an item, because that is the expectations with the sellers, that once things are invoiced, that they are paid for within a few days. Every seller has some different policies, but that's kind of how it works with our invoicing through PayPal.
Exactly. And I don't like to go into another sale the following week having not shipped everything out. So I don't tend to like to wait a full week for payment. It's just in my circumstance, it's just too difficult right now.
And Leslie, you are always welcome in chats to
Thank
come
you, Leslie.
here to look and see what's available. And if you are available to buy at that time, absolutely go right ahead. If you don't feel that you're able to, then just come and look and enjoy the sale, have fun conversations in the chat, and then come back and just see what else is available, because you never know. We offer so many different items each week. You just don't know what is going to, kind of pique your interest, or something. You might find a new item that you're interested in learning more about before you actually do purchase.
Right. We love having you here, definitely. So my second item, it's, well, again, a Google search. It's coming up Fenton Blossom or something like that. It's a pair of candlesticks, and they have 3 feet on the bottom, and yes, that is cadmium on the
I know.
bottom.
I was looking. Ooh, that's an Amberina glow. Yay!
And it's just the lighting. I don't know with the lighting here. Never know if it works or not, but well, I think you guys can see it. Oh my gosh, I should pay attention to there.
That, I will say, Amberina glows, in various depths. Sometimes
Right.
it's really bright, sometimes it's more of a cloudy. That is so hard to show on these YouTube cameras, Joe's. So just be aware. And sometimes, like that one, it almost glows a little more when you don't have the light shining.
Right. You can definitely,
It's like the ring lights. I think there's something about like the blue tones in the ring lights themselves that make the cadmium in there glow a little more just naturally on its own.
Exactly. And I forgot to say, offer up.
Offer up. All right. That's okay.
It's $20.
We'll get it going. Those are beautiful. They are such a rich color.
They are stunningly ruby. And again, if you've got lucite candles, these don't quite fit, but maybe another color, but this is,
or you could put maybe just some lace around the base of it to get it to fit in there a little better.
Right, exactly.
Something that doesn't stick to it, just something that would just kind of wrap around and fit in there gently.
Exactly. Not like duct tape or anything. I don't want that. I just wanted to show you the feet. And there's also this design. Gosh. It is. Wow. Can you see the leaf type of thing here on the foot? It's on each of the feet. There's like a leaf pattern or design.
I'm actually moving in. Did you see that? I'm moving in to get closer to
Oh, that's funny.
Now, you know, I'm doing it when I'm watching from home too, because I'm doing it now going, ooh, there it is. I see.
Exactly.
It's a large elongated leaf. I see what I'm looking at now.
Right. It's actually better if I hold it back further, I think. But yeah, so obviously they both have that. You can see the cadmium. Just me doing this. So yeah, Amberina. I actually never really thought of it as Amberina, but it truly is because it has the yellow on the bottom.
Yeah.
Again, very Christmassy, very solid. Very you just a lot of the resellers will say this in their thrifting videos. You just know when you pick it up and touch it, that's how you know the difference. You can feel cheap and you can
Mhm.
feel quality.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you pick something up and it's like light as a feather, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh. Now, I will say the only exception to that is if you pick something up and it's super light as a feather, check to see if it's Egyptian glass.
Right.
Because
Because
sometimes Egyptian glass is very thin. Oh, but it's really well made. But
right.
yeah, just to tell the difference between sometimes the cheaper Chinese made mass produced type glass and
Right.
really nice quality. Because as oh gosh, was it Becky that was saying, who was saying it in one of the chats, that American glass, they weren't worried about the weight. Things
Right.
weighed a lot because the shipping was nothing. It was just going to
Right.
be put in a truck or whatever and shipped, across the country, instead of like from Japan, where things needed to be a little lighter. The ceramics and glass needed to be just a little lighter,
That makes sense.
um,
Yeah.
to be able then to be shipped economically enough to America. But American glass and ceramics companies weren't as worried. And so that's when you get that nice, heavy, dense, really
Right.
well made stuff that feels so good to hold on to.
It really is. And then you think of companies like Belique, where you want it to be light and thin. So that's when you go, what is Belique? And I like incidental learning. That's what I call it. When I'm thrifting, and I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to look that up anyway. And then I'll look something up and see something else. And I'm like, well, this isn't here at the store, but I can keep an eye out on this because this is worth $50 or whatever. So I like the incidental Googling and learning of things. It's one of the more fun learning experiences for me. Is just accidentally learning things. I like the black fog. Dog, not fog. Oh. Looks like Auntie
Okay,
Christie's
are
out.
we? Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll start counting this one down. We are going once, and we're going twice, and we are sold. And then I'm just going to double check that. Yes, it was Jackie for 24.
Okay.
And
Jackie
oh, yeah, those are lovely.
Burns. Thank you. And that was number 3 if you want a reference number. I'm sorry, how much did that sell for?
That was 24.
24. Okay.
Yes, 24.
Thank you very much. Jackie. Thank you.
Okay. And I'm still not counting to 2, but I'm going to figure that I was counting to 2 on that one. Okay, I have next the cutest. Now, I thought, oh, do I save these for Easter with like a Peter Rabbit tie-in? I thought, nope. I'm going to see if somebody wants these now. Look how cute these are. So I'm going to turn them around slowly. These are called Bunny Tails. They're by Roy Kirkham. Fine bone china, made in England in 1996. And we'll start over here with the handle. And oh, look at these. Bunny's getting a bath. And they are just so detailed with their clothing. This one's getting a little, oh, he's blowing bubbles and he's getting a ride on the shoulders. And it looks like she is blowing bubbles too. Oh, and Leslie, I am located in Washington State, and Cathy, oops, right there, is located in Maine.
So the two corners on the top.
Oh, and I wanted to point out that the handles also have a bunny, and
Okay.
then the inside also has a bunny. And these are in excellent condition. So again, we've got the same bunny and same little bunny on the inside, and this one has a gardening picture. So here we go. Oh, we've got some carrots there. Oops, there we go. Carrots, and then this guy is digging a hole. We've got the little bunnies in a basket or wagon there. There we go. And they're getting pushed. Aren't these just the cutest?
They're sweet. I've always wanted a bunny.
So these are just so cute. And they are going to be $15 each. So you can have your choice of $15 each on these. And again, they are made in England. They're called Bunny Tails, Roy Kirkham, 1996. And they are number 36. And then I'm going to show another item here that, oh, what was I doing? Okay, that one I'm going to have hold the phone on that one because I didn't know what I was doing on that one, and I did not. That's what happens when you try to do things quickly and it doesn't work out. So I'm going to have to slow down on the other one. But I've got this beautiful stainless steel. This is a pitcher. And oh, can't you just imagine your nice iced in the summertime here? Or for you guys who are lucky enough where it doesn't get cold at the winter time, how about that? You can have your iced beverage in here in this lovely stainless steel pitcher. It's going to stay extra cold because it's stainless steel and it's got that ice guard. So it's going to hold back the big chunks of ice. Now, this is done by, this is Riviera. So there is the pattern. This is Riviera Cordova, and it was made in Japan. You unfortunately cannot see that sticker really anymore, which is a shame, but it does say stainless steel on the bottom. So again, this is from about 1969, the Riviera Cordova pattern. And so it has it on the handle. It's got the pattern on the base, which is nice also because it is protected. So if this gets like, you get the ice in there and this gets super, super cold, you can put that on a surface because it's got the guard on there so you won't get any of those spots on it. And then it's got the pattern on top here. And so this is going to be $15. Fill that with sangria. There you go. $15. And it's number 33. And it's just so nice to find a stainless steel pitcher that's in really good condition on the inside, that's just ready to be used. So nice. And yeah, that is wonderful for keeping cold beverages really cold. Even if you take it outside, when it's warm outside, you take that outside, and the stainless steel and the ice inside is really going to keep it cold. And let's see, those are my two. So we'll go back to Cathy.
I have yet another offer up.
Okay.
Starting at 20. I apologize. My neighbors are coming home and they're very noisy when they come home. So if you guys can hear that, I apologize in advance.
And we're starting at 20, did you say?
Yes.
Okay.
Heavy candy dish. I think it's a candy dish anyway. Ah,
Ooh.
gosh darn, if you could see, the glow is so much better
No,
here.
we can see the glow.
Oh, it's very
We can
limey
see it.
green on this end. It's like ectoplasm green on this end. I have a computer thing popping up on me. Hold on one second here. Okay, so starting at 20, we have this very, very glowy candy dish. And it has the, well, there's sort of like hobnail on the bottom. I'll turn on the light in a second. Oh, the glow, you guys. I wish I could capture it better. It is like a neon green. Oh well. I know you can see the glow, but
Oh no, we can see it. Yeah, we can definitely see the glow. It is amazing.
And in the normal light, I actually didn't know it was going to glow because it's very unassuming in the normal light.
It is.
And then so we have.
It's just it's a nice gentle green.
It is.
But yeah, it packs a punch when you put those lights on it.
Absolutely. Actually, I feel like I should have taken a picture on Instagram because it's yeah, it's really not going to show it now, but it's such a glow in the dark green. I couldn't believe it when I turned the light on it, but is the color coming from the room? No, the green is actually it's wow, I just forgot the word for why it glows.
Oh, the uranium glass.
Yes.
The uranium in the glass.
Yeah, for some reason I just lost the word. It's uranium. Yep. Ectoplasm green.
Yes. So a lot of green glass, depending on when it's made and what it's made with, will glow under a black light. And so that's what she's shining. That purplish light is a black light.
I think a regular flashlight would just
Mm-hmm.
see, it's not the same. It's not picking up because it's just a regular flashlight. So oh, if I could only catch the real green, guys. It's just so much better than what it's showing. Oh well. I'm going to set that one aside. And I might keep the light off actually because I also have, and I'm going to turn the light back on actually. Oh, sorry if there we go. Okay. Up next, I have Offer Up at 20. Seems like that used to be, or that was the last few that I put on here was Offer at 20. These are the fairy lights that you put on the Christmas tree.
So I'm sorry, were we doing these as an offer at 20 also?
Yep, Offer Up at 20.
Okay.
I consulted with Misty, who has a collection of these, and she believes that that's what they are. It has the little, the ridge to hold the wire, and then you put your light in there and you hang it on the tree. It is on the older side. I don't know if it will show. Whoops, that's the wrong flashlight. We don't want the black light this time. No, it's not going to show. I don't know how to show it to you, but
what are you trying to show? How about let's start with that. And then we'll figure out how best to show it.
It has the Ring of Fire, but you can see that how it's clear up here.
Yeah. I think when I've had luck showing the Ring of Fire, I've taken a flashlight and like shown it from behind and then you can kind of like, and then like tilt it up a little bit or down. And
Ah,
then
there you go.
there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Thank you.
Hello, Jody.
Yes, there you go. You can see it. And in the sunlight, it's much more evident. So these are starting at 20, so you're technically getting a 10 each. And they are little bitties, but they are precious. Thank you, Jody. I mean, they look very simple. Actually, when I got them at a church rummage sale, and I had no idea what they were. And I've actually had these for years, not knowing what they were. So we're starting at 10 on the fairy lights that you put on your Christmas tree.
Oh, I thought we were starting at 20.
20, excuse me. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
You're right.
And then I forgot to highlight it. Let me grab it. There we go. I know I was so interested in seeing that ring of fire that I distracted myself because I love the ring of fire.
I appreciate you showing me how to do it because I was just like, how do I prove this? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's sometimes that works. I will say it doesn't always work with it, but sometimes it does. And yeah, I don't see those little things at all in my area. I have to say those are quite a fun find because I really don't see them at all.
And you see like the green and the red ones more often. I have not seen milk glass ones. So
now, what do you put them in? Because they don't have a flat bottom, do they?
No, they don't. They're very rounded. They don't. I mean, they're like weeble wobbles a little bit. So originally, but they do fall down. So there was a wire that went underneath here. And it would just, it was very tightly affixed here, and it would just hang like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was confused by them too. I'm like, egg cups? What the heck are these? Skeleton cups?
Well, and then I wonder, have I found one before and I just didn't know what it was?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have to think about that.
I actually thought they were sconces that would go, actually could probably work as a sconce as well, but would fit down into a hole. Could use that as well. I don't see any interest, but those are my two. So I'm going to move on, but thank you.
Okay. Oh, and that was your second one, wasn't it?
It was. Yep.
Okay. So everybody remember that she's got those, and those are so cool.
And this too.
Oh yeah. Where are the uranium glass lovers? Oh my goodness. That piece is really stunning. And yeah, if you've got, one of those cabinets or a shelf set up with the black light that you can really show that on, ooh, that one is it's gonna light up everyone else, all the other ones that are there.
I think if the color came through, the true color, it might have been a little more like, whoa, but it wasn't coming through. Oh, well.
Well, I still think it's pretty whoa.
Me too.
Okay, I've got a set of two. Look at this. Aren't these fabulous? Now, I guess I had to write down the name. Technically, they are Forest Fancies by Pyrex, but they have got these fantastic mushrooms on them. Now, this is the more medium size bowl, and it is marked. Oh, I'm not going to get the glass out there. Let's see. It is marked 404. Nope, 402. Okay, so this is 402. And this one is 401 on the bottom. So here is the Pyrex. I guess I could have done that. I can see it a little better that way.
Yeah.
So there it is, 402. This one is 401. And so this one does fit inside of this one. Here's the inside. Really nice condition on these. And then the outside, I did, as I was cleaning them up, I did do a good feel around there, and I did not feel any chips or cracks or anything on this lovely Pyrex. And I wish they would say, oh, it does say capacity. Okay, so this is a 1. Again, I can probably read it better doing it this way. So I think that's a 1.5. And then this one's probably a 1. No, this is 750 milliliters. Oh, well, that's helpful. Thank you, Jody. So glad you could stop in. I know you're busy. I appreciate it. And I appreciate everyone who is here. Thank you guys so much. And so for this set of 2, so I'm going to do these together as 2. They are $25 and they are number 25. So $25, number 25 for the set of 2. And again, this one is like the smaller, and then this one is the more medium size. And then I have this fun little set. And it is a very vintage nail polish set. So it is that fun old plastic. It's kind of the flexible kind of plastic. And it's by Fabergé. And on the inside, we have all of these little bottles of nail polish. There are, well, I think that there are 6 altogether, but one of these doesn't have a brush. And so this is this is the remover. That's why it doesn't have the brush. There we go. I knew one of them didn't have a brush. So otherwise, there are 5 little colors in here. Oh, porcelain pink. And then there's this one. And you also get the plastic, I guess, little cuticle pusher backer, or just to clean up on the sides of your nails. So there are, again, 6 of them in here. And there are little, I don't know if you can quite see, little triangle. I'll take this one out. There we go. So little triangle slots for them to fit into as they sit really cutely. But it's such a fun little vintage piece, little flash of past fun nail care. And this little kit is $15. And it's number 28. $15, number 28.
Who knew Fabergé made nail polish? That's so cool.
It's just a really fun retro set, again, for people who just like fun products from the past that aren't around anymore. So that is that, and those are my 2. Okay. So we will go back to Cathy.
Alrighty. Did not mean to keep all my offer ups at the end. This is an offer up starting at 12. And it's these, I don't know if anybody's still interested in these anymore, but the Jiminy Crickets with the crazy eyes. So I'll show them to you one at a time. This one is hugging his knees. They have been sitting in somebody's plant or something for quite some time. I did my best to get the, I don't know if it's plant food residue. I did my best to get it off, but I think if it were soaked a little longer, some more might come off, but I was nervous about the paint. So, and it's made in Japan. So there's this guy. And then the other guy, just saw somebody said D came in here. Hi, D. I don't see her anywhere, but hi, D. And then there's this guy. You can see his little thorax there.
I see Sabrina here. Hello, Sabrina.
Hey, Sabrina.
And thank you so much, Jody. I appreciate that.
This also says Japan. And they were for sure sitting in someone's plant because I got some dirt out of here. So there's somebody's little plant decoration, which is probably what they used them for back in the day, I'm guessing. So there's these guys for starting at 12.
And is that 12? I'm sorry, was that 12 together? 12
Yeah.
choice?
12 together. Yep.
12 together. Okay.
So, technically $6 each. Which is, I mean, these are super trendy right now for whatever reason. The eyes are what gets me. I think it's supposed to solidify that cricket sort of look with the wings on the coat. I think they're pretty
very
cool.
Cute little. Yeah, I can definitely see why someone would have kept them in their plant.
Right.
They would be adorable in there.
This one appears to have some sort of writing on it. I was able to get some of it off, but again, I was afraid of the paint, so I stopped. I stopped where I was.
And yeah, Tracy, that would have been a really good guess to be salt and pepper shakers. Yeah, because they do kind of have that look, don't they?
Or maybe it could be. They'll be a little more gross, I think.
No, but they're like the right size to be salt and pepper shakers. So yeah, that would have been a really good guess.
And they look really sweet together, I think. I'm holding them backwards. Oh my gosh. But I just think they look sweet together. Like they're hanging out, just having a good day.
Yep, just the guys hanging out in the plants.
Yep. Looking for other bugs.
Oh my goodness.
So cute.
All right. Well, we'll start counting these down.
Okay.
We are going once. And they would be very cute. I do only have one plant in my house, which is a large ficus tree, because the cats can't do too much damage to it. But yeah, those kinds of things definitely would be cute sitting on the rim of that. And we are sold.
I like their hair too. How it comes to a point.
I know they are. It's like they're trying to be very pixie-ish with still being very cricket-ish.
Exactly.
They're trying to like blend the best of both worlds on those guys.
Exactly. That was number 15 for reference, and that was CRR 13. Was there another name for that person? I've never heard of CR 13, Richie. Do I know them by any other name?
Yes, that's Cheryl.
Okay, Cheryl. Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. I just like to, if they like to say their name, I like to thank them by name. Thank you, Cheryl. That was one, I think. Yes, that was one. Had to think about that. And my second item is these guys are really trending out right now too. It's a vintage flocked deer. He looks a little.
Oh yes.
He's a 10-pointer, and he is $12, number 6. $12, number 6. And I see a lot of people using them in wreaths, assemblage is. It is very soft. His belly, I think, had a sticker at one time, but it's not there anymore. But these are very soft and very, very, very trendy in the wreath world right now. And it doesn't have to be Christmas either. It could be any time of year. You do a woodland theme of any kind. You can see his eyes.
Yeah, flocked deers are very popular right now.
Yeah. And actually, you know, I would take 10 instead of 12, just because I'm looking at the price, feeling more comfortable with 10. So you can change that to 10 if anybody's interested. $10, number 6. And I'm going to set that aside. Just give me a shout if anybody changes their mind. And that's my 2.
Okay, I'm going to do choice again. And this is for 2 items. So I have this rooster plate. And then I have this lovely kind of bell-shaped glass lidded, like a candy dish or a trinket dish. This rooster plate is really interesting because it was done in Austria, which I have to say I don't normally think of Austria when I think of rooster plates. Usually, Japan is kind of the king of the rooster plates, but I'm going to get in here close and you can see that this is an extremely detailed. I love the colors used in the rooster. And it's just a small plate for hanging. It does have a little cord in here for hanging that up. And then the other item for choice is, well, yes, and the Portugal Rooster. You're right, Christy. That is a really fun and distinct rooster. So this is a beautiful glass, kind of bell-shaped trinket box, candy dish, however you would like to use it. And so you're going to get your choice of items. You can have the plate or you can have the trinket or the bell glass. And they're going to be $10 each. And it's number 31. So $10 each, number 31. I'll show that again. And then my other item is also going to be a choice. And it's going to be between a purple glass candle holder and a crochet pin cushion. So I'll show the candle holder first because it does look like a die or dice. Here's the opening. And then on the bottom here, there are remnants of a, well, I guess it's mostly there. There's just maybe a little part that's hard to read. But this is Italy. And it is really fun size, just big enough for like a little tea light. But you can see there's the number 3. That is the 2, the 4, the 5, and then the bottom is the 6. And the other item, this is crochet. And then we have this beautiful ribbon, satiny ribbon on the outside. The back is also crocheted. And then this is also a beautiful satin. Got the ribbon on top there, but yeah, beautiful pin cushion. And this is choice. So you can have your choice of either of these, and they are $12 a piece. And they're number 23. So you get your choice of either of these, number 23. And those are my 2. And we will go back to Cathy.
Okay, up next, I have this necklace. It's very faux, very plastic. Faux pearl, faux whatever. But it's so cute. The color, the turquoise with the red. Again, I know I keep saying this, but
pretty.
I love it with the red. And then it also comes with these little earrings. Well, not little. They're actually pretty substantial. Again, if you're going for that vintage look, let me see if I can get close. Hmm. There it goes. There it goes. So that's the earring. And they are post backs. The backings. So this is the set of earrings and the necklace are $12 and they are number 12. $12, number 12. I love this color with red. Can I just say it 100 more times?
It is gorgeous. I love those colors together also.
That 1950s kitchen. I love it. So that was, oh no, that's just my first one. I'm just going to keep this on for the moment here.
Oh yeah, you should.
And then my last item is I think it's offer up. Nope, it's a straight price. I'm sorry, it's a straight price. So you just get it because it's kind of big. This is a red winter jacket by Betsy Johnson. It, I don't think has ever been worn. It has these sleeves that are tied. It is so cute. It's pleated, or not pleated, but like it's circles instead of lines, or whatever you want to call the puffy part of it. It has the cute little, whatever this is called, the split in the back with the belt. And then the button up front has a cloth flower inside it. This is $30 and it's number 20. Just get it open for you. It is a size large. And the inside is lined in black. Very Christmassy. And
wow, that is so beautiful.
Very fun. So that is $30, number 20, quilted, thank you, for the Betsy Johnson coat. And it's not really my size, but why not put it on? If I can get it on without taking anything out. Yeah, let's not take things out now.
It's hard when you only have so much room to move around.
Right, exactly. So it's just super cute. Oh, I just fell down. Lost my balance there. Super cute, super festive. I love it. And it's Betsy Johnson. You just, I mean, I feel fashionable just having this on. So that was $30, number 20, and that was my last item.
Wow, and that's a size what again? I missed that. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I think I kind of glossed over it. It's a size large. Yeah.
Nice.
It's spacious for sure.
So depending on your size, you could still have room to wear a sweater and that on top.
Exactly. And if you're a Mainer, yeah, you want room for a sweater. Absolutely.
I know, because you still need a sweater when you're inside too sometimes.
True. Oh, thank you, Paula.
Oh no, poor Nikki. She's saying that she has the world's longest arms.
Oh. That stinks. I hate that feeling when you're like up to here and it's tight in the back.
I have a Campbell's. It's a super recipes. It's just a really fun little metal recipe box that does look like the soup cans that Campbell's has. And on the inside, we do have some Campbell's recipes. We've got a couple of like just cut out kind. Auntie Christie's going to call her alarms. And then we actually have some harder cardstock recipes, including tomato soup spice cake. I know everybody's dying for that one. Oh, there was another one in here that just kind of made me go, Now, am I going to be able to find it? Probably not. But yeah, every once in a while they come up with some really interesting recipes, don't they, that you don't expect. And I think I have heard of, nope, now I'm not going to be able to find it. Oh, maybe it was back here. Well, anyways, it does come with the little dividers also in here. Hello, Nate.
Hi, Nate.
So you get some recipes with Campbell's soup, and you get the fun Campbell's soup recipe. And that is $5. And it's number 22. I would imagine it's like adding sour cream. Is it sour cream to chocolate that they do to keep things moist? So I would think like tomato soup in a spice cake would keep it moist, something like that. So Cheryl, I see you for that. Thank you. Mayo. Yeah, well, as these companies try to market to other people and stuff, it makes sense to branch out into desserts too. And I think tomato soup is probably one of the only ones that you could make into a dessert, because I don't know if anybody's going to want cream of mushroom,
cake.
or muffins, unless they're, savory muffins, instead of sweet muffins.
I think Katie needs to make a cream of mushroom cake. Oh, so gross.
Oh, cream of asparagus cookies. There you go. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, if I put tuna in it, yes, Thomas, I think the inspectors would probably like that. If I was able to make something with tuna, I don't know if they would go for. I don't even know if they would go for chicken soup, anything. So I have got now. We're going to get really creative. I've got sets of 4 napkin rings. I've got 3 sets of 4 napkin rings. So the first ones here are wood, and then they've got this engraving. And so I've got 4 of them in here. Here's 4. So these ones were going to be the engraved ones.
Pretty.
Then I've got these that are also wood. Now, one of these, okay, so these have a sticker on the inside. Let's see if we can see. Oop, made in something, but it's on that side.
Indiana? No.
I think it's India. Made in India.
Because like Indiana doesn't make sense.
So these are also 4 wooden ones. Then I've got these red ones. Now, I don't think they're lucite. I think they're just plastic, but they are 4. And again, crafters and assemblagers, these are great to use for little risers or for other things. They don't have to be just for napkin holders, but there are 4 of those. And then there are these interesting ones. Now, these, I will say, are from the World Traveler. Now, they must have flown on Cathay Airlines a lot in business class, because I have got a whole bunch of these. And look at that. They're plastic, but they have like the little logo on them. And again, I thought crafters and stuff, they just might have a use for these. So these sets are going to be $5 each, and they are number 40. So $5 each, number 40. Now the Cathay Airlines, there's a bunch of them in here. There's a whole bunch. So those are $5. The red ones are $5, and they're number 40. These wood ones from India are $5. And these ones, I'm going to say probably from India also, are $5. And they are number 40. And let's see, and those were my two. Okay, so I'm going to bring Cathy up here. Do you want to go through quickly, Cathy, some of the items that didn't sell?
Sure. I'll just
Okay.
look really quick. This was $15, number 13 for the Mary Planter. $15, number 13. No chips or cracks. This was $16, number 16 for the probably Fenton goblet. $16, number 16. This was, I'm just going to say $15 flat instead of an offer up. $15 flat, number 5 for the lipstick holder, which is super deal on that one. We have the milk glass fairy lights. I still would like to do an offer up on those, so maybe this wasn't a thing to show again, just because these are such a rarity to find. So if anybody's interested, I'm going to set these aside now, but I'm going to keep moving with my other items here. Let's see. Can't read my own handwriting. $20. I'm just going to go $20 straight price on the dog planter. $20, number 5. On the, what did we say he was? I can't remember.
I think it was a Cocker Spaniel.
Cocker Spaniel, yes. And then, oh, I walked in on sweet muffins. Oh, well, there are ladies at lipstick holder. Yeah. We have $12, number, I can't read my writing. Oh my gosh. There it is. $12, number 18 on the glass rooster. Skinny little guy. And I think, oh, this was $8, number 8 for the fun ring. That looks like a paperweight. That's liking to focus for some reason. And then I think that's about it. I didn't see a lot of interest in the jewelry, and the only other thing I can think of is this, which is still another offer up. Just because it glows. Was an offer up at $20 for the uranium candy dish. And that will be about it.
Okay. And then again, if anybody is watching that on the replay and sees something of Cathy's, her email address is on the screen and it's also in the description. So, you know, definitely get in contact with her. And let's see, I am going to show.
Oh, we've got Leslie for the rooster. Thank you.
So this is a Federal glass set. So it does have the, oops, upside down.
Please
turn it this way.
Oh. Can we have a moment for 1 second? I'm sorry to interrupt. So Paula was saying we have Leslie 12 for the rooster, but I love the rooster. Please take Visa and the dish. I'm not really sure how to handle this, just to be quite honest with you, with the discussion from before.
Yeah. So Leslie, why don't you email Cathy and talk about that and how and for payment. So yeah, because we do ship through PayPal, which you can use with your credit cards. So so you can do that. But yeah, why don't you just go ahead and email her directly and
Yeah.
then see, because then you can talk about pricing and shipping costs and all that stuff. So you know what the total will be and let her know when you'd be able to pay.
Right. And my policy is if I haven't heard back from anyone within a week, if I haven't heard anything at all, just no response at all, I put the item back up for sale. I don't mind talking with someone, but if there's literally no response, then I just kind of drop it. So, but yeah, I will definitely talk to you, Leslie. I thank you for subbing, and I will definitely look forward to that email. Thank you. And thank you, Trisha.
Yes, and I have not put in as many times as I have wanted to Cathy's YouTube channel, but there is a link in the description below. So please do, at the end of the sale, stop by the Kitschy Cat and make sure you have subbed to her channel. So I have the Federal Glass, and this is a cream and sugar set, milk glass cream and sugar set. And this was $10, and it's number 37. Then I have the wooden Chinese figurine. Now, I think that he may have had something in his hand that is no longer there. This was from the World Traveler Estate, and I do believe that they picked him up in China. And I think he is painted wood. He's about 6.5 inches tall, and he is $10, number 24. And thanks so much, Jan, and hello there. And so you guys, you'll want to come back on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to get it straight in my head because I keep saying Pacific times, but it is 3 p.m. Eastern time. Come back to my channel on Friday. I am going to be doing a sale with Jan, Antiques from Karen. So this is our first time together. I am so excited. I know you thought it was noon. I know, because it's noon my time. That's why I said I keep doing Pacific time. Oh my goodness. I know I'm terrible at that right now. I cannot keep the time straight in my head. So noon my time, 3 o'clock Eastern time. Jan, yes, 31 for the rooster plate. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I just set up a really quick reminder on my channel. So you guys can click the reminder. You'll get the notification to be here at 3 o'clock Eastern. If you're on the West Coast, you can be here at noon. But on the Eastern, you'll want to be here at 3 o'clock. I know, it's so hard. Being on the West Coast and always trying to add that 3 hours. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't do it. So yes, so just remember, mark your calendars, 3 o'clock Eastern time on Friday. Yes, you would have been really early, but we could have made it work. We could have, but I think the 3 o'clock will be maybe just a little better. I don't know, but that's what we're going with. Because at the rate I'm going, I don't know what kind of shape I'm going to be in at 9 in the morning. So it's probably better that we do it at noon my time. I've got the fun Victorian cardboard box with the crazy Victorian graphics, and the woman who's living in that shoe, she's an angry woman living in a shoe. This is $8, and it's number 21. And you can scare your kids with this block. Oh, yes, please do. Tonight, Jan is having a sale on her channel, 8 o'clock Eastern with Julia. So everybody, please stop by that sale. I've got the bird carved stone. That's $12, number 29. And then I've got the glass. This is a beautiful glass lidded candy dish, bell-shaped dish, and it's $10, and it is also number 31. And then, oh, I've got the Pyrex bowls. So the 2 mushroom forest fancies by Pyrex. These are $25 for the pair, number 25. And, oh, 29 for Lois. Thank you, Lois. I didn't know you were here. I'm so glad you're here. The Federal Glass Nut Chopper. There is the bottom, and there are the little chopper parts. This is $12, and it's number 32. I've got that vintage nail polish kit. That was $15, number 28. Can I reach this? There. The Masala Daba stainless steel. Inside are 7 stainless steel spice containers. So you can put your spices in there, keep this by your stove, open it up, grab a pinch. And 25, all right. Let me write that down. And 32. Thank you, Lois. And thank you, Pat. So this is great. Keeps everything handy. It's all in stainless steel. And this is $12, and it's number 30. And I'll show these. So this was a choice for $15. So you get $15 a piece, so each one. And these are by, these are Bunny Tails by Roy Kirkham in fine bone china, made in England in 1996. And I'll show, these are the bunnies gardening. And then these are the bunnies blowing bubbles.
They have cool handles too, I just noticed.
Yes. I will show the handles. This one's taken a bath. And so each of the handles has the bunny.
Oh, cute.
And then the inside also. So these are $15 a piece, and they're number 36. And so that, I think, is the last of what I'm going to go ahead and I'll show. Oh, let me show the Fenton one more time. That was the other thing I forgot. So this was the Fenton Celeste Blue Stretch. This is part of a tumble up. It would have a glass that sits on top, but it doesn't. So it's just like a standalone carafe, or you can use it as a vase if you want to. It is a stretch glass, so it has a slightly cloudy appearance to it, and it is the Celeste Blue. This was most likely created in the 1920s, and it's just missing the glass on top. So it is $20 and it's number 38. That's it. 38. Almost said 36. No, 38. And with that, I will pull back. Nope. I got to click on that. Nope. I'm going to click on that. There we go.
I forgot my Betsy Johnson coat too, if anybody's interested. That was $30. I won't show it again.
So let me grab Cathy's channel again. So I'm going to put it into the chat. If you have not yet had a chance to subscribe, please do stop by. Now you do sales every
Thursday at 3, except for this week because Christmas is coming and I haven't gotten my tree up. I'm taking a little break.
That's okay. So after Christmas, you'll be back then.
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
Okay. So after Christmas, she'll be back, and definitely check out her live sales. And then you'll be able to put in some more of the other content that you want to create besides just the live sales.
Right.
Yep. And so definitely check out the sales tonight, especially at 5 o'clock, just about an hour from now. Jan from Antiques from Karen will be having a sale. And if you're watching this on the replay and you see anything you're interested in, please feel free to email us. Our emails are on the screen. If the screen's too small, you can go in the description of the video. Our emails are there also. And with that, I think I'm just going to go ahead and say thank you so much to everyone who is here. We really appreciate you guys being here. And we look forward to seeing you in the chats in other sales.
Absolutely.
And yes, Lois, I did get you for the nut cutter. So yes, I did get you for that one. Thank you. And thanks again, everyone. And don't forget, on Friday, I will be back here on my channel having a sale with Jan at 3. And then I'll be having my I'll be having a Saturday afternoon sale. Well, okay, 6:00 p.m. sale with Aaron Proctor on his channel. And then for my 10 o'clock sale, Aaron will be on my channel. So we'll be doing a double dose on Saturday. So thank you all so much, and take care, and we will see you around in the chats.
Bye, guys.